Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
What's up, ladies? I got my belt here. I forgot to put it on. And as you can see, I'm wearing the contrast today, white pants and black shirt. That is because it's a little tough for me to move my arm to adjust the straps on my black pants. So I put on the white ones. They're much easier to tie because they got the soft little shoestring ties. There we go. And even this is a little tough. There we go. Perfect. Now we're set to go for Pyoungans and Twacks Day. Now, I haven't tried any Twacks. I don't know how much burden it's going to be, how much stress it's going to be on my forearm. I'll explain what happened. Whoa! Good morning, Zoe. What's up, girl? Put it right there. Don't leave me hanging. Pound it right there, girl. Poof. Yeah, baby. So we had just eaten at Fridays, and out in front of Fridays, right by US 1, intertwined with the train station, is this. It's like a jungle gym. It's like a gym. It's a really heavy-duty stainless steel, chrome-plated gym. It's got chin-up bars and a little ladder thing and dip bars and all kind of really cool stuff. So there's one bar that's a little high. So I jumped and grabbed it like this with my arms backwards. Well, this arm, the left arm, I felt something snap inside my forearm and immediately had to let go. And I'm like, what was that? That night it didn't really hurt. It was just a little numb and felt kind of wrong. So I was really hoping that it would go away by the next morning. Well, I woke up in the middle of the night and it hurt like somebody was driving a spike into my forearm right there. And so I went to the doctor because both the radius and ulna, radius is this bone, ulna is this bone, were hurting. And so I thought, man, maybe I somehow like twist fractured one of those bones, or maybe both of them. And if that was the case, I needed to see about it quickly as possible. Well, I went and got the x-ray and they appeared to be normal. The doctor said she was going to send it to a specialist just to make sure, but she said I needed to get an MRI because the x-ray shows hard stuff like bones, or if there were a bullet in your arm, the bullet would shine like crazy because it reveals hard stuff. The soft tissue like muscles is pretty much transparent, which is why the x-ray works in the first place. So an MRI shows you the soft tissue, muscles and whatnot. The doctor was afraid that perhaps I had pulled a muscle loose. And if you look at my forearms, I don't know if you can really tell. See this one? The ball is a little bit bigger, the muscle ball right there. You can't really tell on the camera. Like that, there you go. See the little ball thing right there? And she said it might be that a muscle pulled loose and is balled up in there, which is why this arm is bigger than this arm. I don't know about that because I played heavy metal drums for years, and this arm here was constantly slamming the snare drum, which really works this muscle. Also in Aikido, you mainly use your left arm because if somebody's punching right hand, you catch it and then you twist it over with your left arm. So you use your left arm a lot, your left hand a lot in Aikido. So this may just be a ball of muscle, or it may be that a muscle has indeed pulled loose and is bunched up back there and makes the muscle stick out. I don't know. But it does hurt like crazy right around in here and kind of back here too. So I don't know. We'll see. The problem is with this new awesome healthcare system we've got, The insurance company and the radiologist are arguing back and forth whether I can get an MRI without first visiting a specialist, an appointment for which is not available until like next month. Meanwhile, the doctor said I need to get this done immediately. So now I'm wrestling with the insurance company, radiologists, the MRI people, the specialists, whatever, to try to get somebody to do something so I can check on my arm. Anyway, all that aside, the Tai Chi in this case will be very nice. And I'm going to do the Pyoungans slowly because shock to the arm hurts it more than anything, moving fast. So I'll be doing my down blocks like this and my punches like this, at least with my left hand, maybe both, to make sure they match. I'm going to get a little agua. I'm still out of protein powder. So, Van Viv, this will be good for you guys because as we approach the higher Pyoungans, I'll be doing them slowly so you can better see the moves of the forms and maybe learn a few Pyoungans that you didn't know before. One morning I gotta get Zoe to get up early and do the forms forward as I do them backward. What do you think, Zoe? You have to get up early, girl. Okay, so let's start as usual with our 24-point Tai Chi animal form. Here we go. do, ladies? I'm gonna do a very slow twack. Wait, what do we have going on here? Vanessa checking in. I hope your arm feels better. Oh, thank you very much, Vanessa. And who was up there first? Was that Van Viv? Hello, it's Vivian and Vanessa. Wait a minute. If Vivian and Vanessa checked in, then how come Vanessa is checking in now? Anyway, listen. I just thought of something about the breathing rhythm of the 24-point animal form. In these waves and Tai Chi clouds, and everything else is pretty self-explanatory. When you chamber, you inhale. When you execute, you exhale. And everything in the form has chambers and executions, so it's really easy to figure out, right? However, on the waves and clouds, and I'm going to attempt to do this mirror image, there are 6 waves, so there's no real chamber and execution. So the way I handle the pacing is, well, first let me go back. Well, the way I handle the pacing is 2 moves at a time. So inhale, 2, exhale, 2. Inhale, 2, exhale. Now then, the problem is if I go and inhale, 2, exhale, 2, inhale, 2, that puts us at an inhale first, and then an exhale, and then an inhale, and now I have an exhale, and I should be on an inhale right here. So I'm backwards. So the way I handle that is the whole nature of 6. You can either do 3 times 2 or 2 times 3. So when you do 3 times 2, 3 repetitions of 2 moves is going to be an odd number of total. You know what I mean? So you got inhale, exhale, inhale, then the next series is going to start on an exhale. However, if you do it by 3s, then you're going to come out even. So here's what I mean. So we have inhale, 2, exhale, 2, inhale, 2, big exhale. And then you go by 3s. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, and now inhale, 2, exhale, 2, inhale, 2, and a big exhale. And then inhale, exhale, like that. So anyway, that might be confusing. So let's just go through it one time. So we end up, I believe, right here, and I'm doing this mirror image. So here we go, in, and a big exhale. And then inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, and now inhale, exhale, inhale, and a big exhale. And then inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You get the picture? So play with that a little bit, and if it's still confusing, just rewind to this portion of the video later on. But if you do that, that straightens out your breathing for the whole form. And once you really get into this and you really understand the moves, then it becomes all about the breathing. As you can hear, I'm a little out of breath right now. That's what the form does for you, because you got this gentle working mainly with your legs and a little bit with your arms too. And so you're forced to control your breathing. What happens is you get more and more out of breath, and your natural response is to breathe faster. When you do, you start working faster, and your moves have to come quicker if you're going to stay in rhythm with your breathing. When that happens, it creates a snowball effect, and you get faster and faster until it's not a Tai Chi form anymore. It's like an Ahanchi. So what you do is you force yourself to move slowly and keep your breathing in sync with your slower moves. And just take bigger breaths, bigger exhales. Let it all out. And this teaches you to pace your breathing and to stay relaxed, one of the most key components and one of the most valuable attributes of doing Tai Chi in the first place. All right, let's do some twacks. I'm going to go very slowly. I don't even know if I'm going to complete them. I'm just going to see how my arm feels. Really, it's the grip and the twist that hurt. The only thing that worries me is, supporting and stabilizing. What is that? I got a black mark on my hand. I hope it wasn't dog poop. So it's stabilizing and supporting this forearm. So if that's the case and it bothers it, I'm just going to stop. Let's just try it and see what happens. In fact, for the first set, I'm going to do knee push-ups, modified push-ups. So let's see what happens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whack, twack. All right. That seemed to work okay. All right. So let's head into some basics. Oh, good Lord. We got 5 viewers, brah. Who are all these people? All right, Julia's here. I didn't see you come in, Julia. Hello, good morning. Hi, MJ, Zoe, Vivian, and Vanessa. So we have Van Viv, me, Zoe. Wait, I see. Vanessa is on a different channel. So you got Vivian, Vanessa, me, Zoe, and Julia. That makes 5. If indeed YouTube is counting me as a viewer, which sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And in fact, I have the pop-out chat going because my chat is dead for some reason. Thanks for that, YouTube. All right, let's get busy with basic 1 before we get too far behind. Here we go. And again, I'm going to move slowly. I suggest you guys take the opportunity to move slowly as well and just focus on your details. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's knock out a twack. I'm going to try them this time normally. Don't be surprised if I modify right in the middle. Let's see what happens. Seems to not affect my forearm at all, but who knows? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a whack and a twack. Well, thank the Lord, that didn't seem to affect my forearm at all, so I think we're good. By the way, I'm taking this opportunity, as long as we're going slow, to focus on my wrist positioning, fist positioning. So for down blocks, you want it like this, with the pad emphasized. For the punches, you want it turned like this, so the knuckles are in front. Down block, punch. Down block, there, punch. Down block, punch. Also, always flat, never like this. So really focus on your wrist positions and your leg positions, both toes forward on every front stance, right? And we get to back stances, so take an opportunity to really focus on those details while we're going slow. Basic 2. Twacky girls! And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a whack and a twack. You know what I feel more than anything is when I extend up, it stretches right there a little bit. I mean, I barely feel it, but I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be careful with that, so I might not be going down all the way. Don't pick up bad habits with my modified push-ups. Okay, basic 3. Now we got back stances and horse stances to contend with. Here we go, basic 3. Yeah! Yeah! All right, let's knock out a twack, girls and boys. Good morning, Jordan. All right, I'm not going to come up all the way because I don't want to do anything to affect my forearm. Probably shouldn't be doing this in the first place, but here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a whack and a twack. There we go. Not too bad. Come on, Jordan, with the intro. Quarantine is over. You know what hurts my arm more than anything? This right here. Lifting a coffee cup. Right there, dude. And you see this muscle here? This forearm muscle there? I'm a little bit worried. This arm doesn't really have one. And that might be the muscle that has snapped loose. I don't know. You can see it a little bit right there. Not like this one. Look at that thing. The forearm muscle. This arm, it's there a little bit, I guess. Maybe it's just numb. So I drink coffee right-handed. Yeah, baby, vitamin C. All right, let's do some Pyoungans 1. Let's focus on these combos being fully committed. Not this, where I'm already thinking of my hammer fist. This, fully committed down block, then pop around for your hammer fist. All right, here we go. I just made a boo-boo. I was thinking of Pog 8. We don't do the combo until that side. Come on, Master Yeffa, what's wrong with you? Here we go. Yeah! Alrighty, Pyongan 1, snug out a twack. I'll put my injured arm forward this time so you can kind of see I'm not extending it all the way. On the forms, the same thing. You might see me on the forms doing this. That's because this tweaks it just a little bit. Not much, but especially when I'm moving and put on the brakes there. So I'm, this hand is this way, this hand is this way. Can you see any difference? This one is slightly more bent. Same with the punches. That one's completely straight. This one not so straight. You see that? Not so straight because at full extension just kind of tweaks it a little. I'm not going to try to push it to full extension until I get that MRI. Okay, twacks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a wacky and a twacky. Here we go. All right. Pyoungans 2. And I believe you guys know this one, Purcell sisters, but I don't know how well. So take advantage of this slower version to really focus on the details. Here we go. Yeah! Yeah! All right, let's knock out a twacky twack. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a wacky and a twacky. All right, Pyoungans 3. Purcell sisters, do you guys know Pyoungans 3? Seems like I remember that you did. If not, follow along. If so, focus on the details. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go into Pyoungans 3, I want to get in the weeds just a little bit with middle blocks. So the middle block ends right here, right? So if you leave your hands in that position in middle block, all you have is your arms, right? However, if you turn your hands over, opposite how they should be, opposite, then you flip them halfway through. So when you start the middle block, you're here, and then you can flip it around. This does serve a functional purpose. When this block is coming around, right now I'm only using my upper arm, this axis. If I flip my hand this way, I can get my elbow to come around first, and then the forearm, the elbow becomes a second axis point. So I'm not only doing this, I'm doing that. See the little circle there, like that? Because my hand's turned over. So I turn it this way, and I flip them both over, right about the time they cross my body. See them right there, flipping over? And then over here, flip over. Can you see them flipping over, or is that too fast? Flip over. flip over. This time I'll try to make the flip faster, even though the block is slow. Flip over. Flip over, like that. And then you do that fast. You do it all with matched speed. So look at the difference. Here it is without the flip. Or rather, I'm flipping right here and then just taking it around. You see that? Now I'll do it with the flip in the middle. You see that? Subtle little difference, right? Now, I'm adding a second one because when you get done with one block, if you just leave your hands like that, when you start the other block, you can flip both hands and it looks cool and it's functional. Or you can, the hand that's going to block, I go ahead and turn it over, then re-chamber it here, and then snap. And then this hand, I turn it over, like I have my hands on a table, then I flip it again, and then I flip both hands. So this hand is staying put and chopping. When it's the chop hand, it turns over, chambers, chops. Stays where it is, turns over. Flips, chambers, blocks. So one hand, the hand that's going to actually be doing the block, is flat, chambered, turned over. The hand that's going to be on your tummy just starts here and turns over. So when I do them, I add that extra little twist. Flat, chamber, flip both. Flat, chamber, flip both. Flat, chamber, flip both. Flat, chamber, flip both. So there's some in the weeds on your open hand middle blocks. All right, Pyoungans 3, here we go. So I leave my tummy facing you while I do my kick, still facing you, and then I twist into my elbow strike. Tummy facing you, still facing you, elbow strike, then leave it, step forward, punch, scooch out, then leave your hands until it's time to go. Leave them, leave them, leave them. Over the shoulder, leave them, leave them, leave them. Height, puddle. And show. Very good. Let's put them belts aside, ladies and gentlemen. And let's knock out a quick twack. Hand up, do, set, net, toss it, yes. You look up, you do, a hop, you and a whack and a twack. Yeah, going down all the way doesn't hurt at all. Standing up does hurt. It doesn't even hurt a little bit. It just tweaks a little. Okay, one more One more quick in the weeds. You do the same kind of thing with your hands on a T-block. If you have your hands already where they go, T-block's okay. Looks like this, right? But if you turn them upside down and then you flip them as they get there, you get this extra cool looking little spicy. Flip them, turn them upside down, flip them, turn them upside down, flip them like that. Nobody will know why you look so cool and spicy, but trust me, you will. And the same on these. These blocks, close hand middle blocks, end with your palms up, right? So what I do, I start them palms down, and then I flip them right when I'm going in there. So basically, however your hands are going to end up, start them the opposite so you get a little flipping action. Okay, what are we on? Pyoungans 4, red belt form. Here we go. Oh, I don't think the Purcell sisters, Van Viv Val, I don't think they know Pyoungan 4 yet. So watch closely, ladies. We'll move slowly. Here we go. Palms down, palms up. 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 Palms up, palms down. Hey-ya! See all the wristy flippies? In the weeds a little this morning. Getting spicy, ladies. Okay, here we go for another twacky twack. Nice and easy, old man. And hunt up. Do, set, net, toss it. Yes. You got a duel, a hop, you, and a whack, and a twack. All right. PY5, ladies, and I know Van Viv does not know Pyoungan 5. So Van Viv Val, you guys watch carefully. Here we go. So it's just like basic 3. And then you add a punch, but keeping your stance the same. You don't break your hips when you punch. Back stance, back stance. And then you look forward, up. This is still a punch. And then ready. So this is a punch and a sidearm. This is a ready. They look similar, but they're not the same. And you reds and blacks, you really want to, let's get in the weeds again, might as well. So when I'm in a ready position, see my tummy? Ooh, not as flat as I would like it, ladies. I've been gaining a little fat since the hernia, then the busted wrist, and now the forearm's really been knocking me out, bro. I've been eating less, but man, it's hard. All right, anyway, so there's my tummy. On the ready position, my fist needs to be 1 fist length out so I can fit this one right on top so that this is 90 degrees. See that? 90 degrees fits right there because this fist is out a little bit. However, on a punch, including this way, it needs to be even with my tummy. So I do outside block, punch, even with my tummy. Then when I switch, not even with my tummy. It's 1 out. So here's for the punch, here's for the ready. Here's for the punch, here's for the ready. Boy, that's in the weeds, but it's the way it goes. Okay, Pyoungan 5, ladies. Palms down, palms up. Hey-ya! Here we go. Let's knock out a twacky twack. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a wacky and a twacky. All right. You know, I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna do push-ups. We can't do gliders because I can try it. I don't know. But there's plenty of leg stuff we can do, ab stuff we can do. Even this thing, work on maybe our deltoids and trapezius muscles. This is not going to hurt. So yeah, we're going to do early morning workout tomorrow morning when we're doing just workouts. All right, now Basai. Ooh, Van Viv. Basai is a little difficult, but we're going to go slow so you can follow along. Here we go. And by the way, this is like this. So you've got, I'm doing mirror image now. Right hand is in a fist. Left hand is open, right? Which one's red belt and which one's black belt? This is red belt power. This is black belt control. Encompassed within black belt is red belt and all the other little belts that it encompasses. So the red belt, you pour in white, yellow, orange, green, purple, blue, crunch it together, make it intense, red. And then black belt envelops it in love and control. So within the black belt is every other belt. Cool, huh? All right, here we go. Hey-ya! 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 All righty, there's both side. Let's do a quick twacky, ladies. Oh, while we're doing twacks, somebody think of one more form. Because, oh wait, let me think. We have 8 basics and never mind, we have 8 Pyoungans, right? And then we have Tai Chi form, and Basai, that's 10. Okay, so we're cool. So here we go, our last twack. And up, do, set, net, taset, yes. Twacking. All right, see, that is expert. We got 90 seconds left, and I try to keep these things to right at 50 minutes, which I have done a great job of. Yeah, baby. And now it's time. I love to drink with my left hand, but can't do it today. Oh. You know, I'm a big believer in being, what do you call it, ambidextrous. So the doctor's like, oh, at least it's not your right hand. At least it was your left hand. But look, I use the computer mouse with my left. And I drink coffee with my left. Even though my left is injured, I still put my coffee over there. In fact, I need to just move it over here to the right side. I'm going to refuse to give in on the mouse, though, because when you can do a mouse with your left hand, you can be on the computer selecting stuff, and you can make notes. With your right hand, select, notes, whatever. So you can, instead of having to go, mouse, where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Oh, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. So you're using the same hand. Meanwhile, this hand's over here. Can't I do something? So, yeah, I like to use my left hand, bro, for just about everything. I brush my teeth left-handed. Zoe has picked up on that, and she can actually do chopsticks left-handed, which I got to say, she's beat me on that one. I need to just start practicing whenever I do chopsticks. But, of course, right now, with this injured, stupid hand, I can't do anything left-handed. It's hard for me to scratch my ear like this because everything hurts. Oh, well. So you guys just send up some prayers for my stupid insurance company to get off their butts and send me authorization so I can get this MRI, figure out what's going on with the soft tissue in this arm so I can get back to healing. All right, ladies, and that puts us at 8:50, at least by the dojo clock, which is the one by which we go. All right, ladies, thank you very much for showing up, for holding me accountable. Van Vival, I hope you guys were able to pick up some forms, and I hope that our getting in the weeds helped out Julia. And anybody who, oh man, Julia, I have got to go to school. Oh crap, that stinks. Well, hopefully she'll watch it later because we had some good weeds today. I can write with my left hand. Whoa! Zoe can write with her left hand. Now she's really ahead of me. But, you know, that's good for your brain, you know. Forcing your body to do things slightly differently is really good for your brain. It just opens more neural pathways. In fact, that's therapy they give a lot of times to the elderly when their mind starts to go. They have them do things a little bit differently just to work that brain, keep those neural pathways open and carve out some new ones. So hopefully I will do that all my life. All right, guys, it is time for me to go. So without further ado, I am out of here. This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques you learn in live stream with Master Jeff while drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, trolleyed, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, repeated mandibular dislocation, sprained or sprained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.